I don't understand. That's nice quilt.
It's very nice. I must apologise. We turned off the internet inadvertently, I might add. So we're back on it, or we're coming back on it. But you're live now.
Okay.
Living.
I don't understand a word you're saying.
You're
I
live.
don't understand it if I can hear it anyway.
We're on live mail chat. That's all you need to know.
Yes.
We're on live now?
We are.
Yes.
We're good to go.
Best behaviour.
Yes.
That's all.
Okay.
We can't have those stories that we were talking about anymore. We
No.
have to behave now.
No.
Oh, if
Must
you could
be
keep your
it.
head with all about you or
Look
losing hairs and
What
blaming
has
it on
shown
you.
up?
Is it Goldies?
Yes.
Oh,
So
thank goodness.
we're gonna do this.
So the problem we have between the three of us done a technical sort of like shakedown of the whole situation, and we know who the culprit is, and it's Janine, because
Shocker.
she turned all the breakers off quite safely and sensibly in the tea tent. But unfortunately, now that the bridge is on the tea tent and is dependent upon the electricity, we can't do that any longer. So we have switched it back on, and we're just waiting for it to come and behave and play again, which it is.
We should be good.
Yes.
We should be good.
Oh, so we think we're A-okay, and I appear.
And for the entire day, she has been running back and forth with a big container full of junk for me to sort through. And I've had a lovely day doing that.
Oh, are we back to calling it junk?
Yes, a lot of it was.
Okay.
I tell you, I have a full big container of strips, electrical strips.
Oh, surge protectors.
If you ever need one,
Yeah.
You know where
that box there
Yeah.
is full to the brim.
Yeah.
All right.
You need some?
No.
All sizes.
But I know where to come.
Yes.
Oh, dearie, dearie me. So, we're up and we're at it. We might not seem like it, but we
We're
are.
on, right?
We are totes
Okay,
on.
I'm just trying to get her TV onto one of the cameras.
So, you have Michele and Carlene today, and it is, what day is it? Tuesday?
Tuesday all day?
Tuesday.
All day? All day
We
long?
got it. We got it. What do we got?
Well, I'm going to get you something
Yeah,
live.
that is-
Well, here's...
And Carlene, did you go out the job this morning?
I did go on the job this morning. We were there 10 minutes early,
Ooh.
and I had Judy take out one dog after another, let him run around, because we were early, you know. So finally, the time comes, we goes in and said, they weren't expecting us. Oh, so we must,
Yes. There's a little glitch in the system, I guess.
yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
We have a communication problem with the whole deal, you know.
Just this once.
Huh?
Just this once.
Well,
Just this once.
Okay. Yeah.
you know what? At least it was just down the road.
Right.
And it wasn't Saugus, because
It
that's
wasn't
quite
over.
far. Because that's quite far away.
Oh, that would have been bad.
So,
Certain traffic.
as a bonus prize, did you go and get something to eat or drink?
No,
No, that's even worse.
Oh.
no, we went to Home Depot.
Oh,
And I bought one of those shower sprays, which I'm really excited to get.
Yes.
And by the time I got home and I fooled around with all that stuff Janine was giving me, I had a brand new
Should have asked
shower spray and the
Yeah.
stuff that she gave me.
but we'll not take a video
And now
of
I
you
have
in the
two
shower.
shower sprays and only one shower. So,
Do you
You
need
want
two
one?
showers?
huh?
Do you need two showers?
She enjoys having two
There's
shower
only one
sprays.
Shower.
Just asking, just in case.
Shower.
I thought
That's
you
a
might-
verb, not a
I
noun.
thought you might want to be double-handed. We could hook them both up, right?
There you go, yeah.
Could start something.
I'm just saying, you just never know around
Well,
here.
then I got into the whole male to male and turned male to female.
Oh, hooking it up?
Trying to hook them up.
Yeah.
Well, as long as that's not donkeys, we're fine.
Because
Yeah.
all the
I was-
hoses
I
that
didn't
they
know where
have-
she was going with
No.
that. I was a little worried.
Yeah. All the hoses to hook them up are female to female.
Why is that?
Because the thing coming out of the wall is male.
Right, yes, but it should be male to female, should it not?
Yeah.
Right.
But
Is
the
it
thing
hooked up?
they sell you is
Oh,
male.
right.
But it's hooked up now.
Huh?
But it's hooked up now.
No, I know. No, it's sitting here.
Oh, so we just need a little converter piece.
No, I don't need a converter. I mean a tall guy with one of those wrenches that expands and
Same thing as a converter piece.
Sounds good enough.
Oh,
Tall guy with a wrench, converter piece, all the same.
oh. We'll get there eventually.
Perfect.
Before both of those end up in another tea tent, and I go and buy a third.
Okay, well, we'll try to prevent that.
Is Judy back tomorrow?
I think so.
You think so? Right, that's good.
Why, is there a problem?
No, because Janine and I are transporting horses tomorrow and they're to be in New Hampshire by 12.
Oh, so in other words, you're not going to be here.
No.
Nobody's going to be here.
Well, it was just in case Judy wasn't here, that was all. It would be problematic because I know that there is hunt tomorrow.
Oh. So I need a driver.
Yeah.
Jeannie must have it organized.
I'm
Judy's-
presuming Judy is here.
I would imagine.
Yeah. I was just double checking.
Because I think you talked about it last night.
What happened?
I think they spoke about where you were going on Wednesday already,
And it
so
was
I would
hunt.
imagine that Janine is
Ah,
in it.
but we've only just organised the transport for the horses.
Oh, well, that presents a problem.
See?
I have no backup crew. And I should. I mean, there's plenty of people out around. Oh, if I can do anything, let me know.
Oops,
And
crash.
A, I can't remember their name, and B, I don't have their phone numbers, and they gotta come and volunteer. I don't.
Yeah.
Put those back. Well, you're on this camera. Do you want the,
The arena is what I use.
all right, we'll put that on after mail call.
So
We put
there's
the
no
group in.
packages and no mail today. Just so everybody knows, it's not we're being lax.
I know. I'm surprised.
Well, there's 2 pieces of mail for Janine. None for me and none for you.
And yesterday was a holiday. We didn't get anything.
Uh-huh.
And so I was surprised that there's nothing today. You think they would be a little backed up.
Well, I don't know.
Maybe it's late.
I can't quite work it out myself.
That's okay.
But we're
All
okay.
right. There's no packages.
I'm trying to catch the
No,
conversation.
there's no packages. We're trying to suss out why there are no packages.
Oh,
Just,
whatever.
And we've had Easter as well, which
Yes.
which gums things up a little bit, I think.
Yes.
So, unless somebody sends me an email or a text to tell me we're missing one, at which point we can go search the property.
I don't think she went back to the town hall today to pay the taxes that we were supposed to pay yesterday. We were there yesterday to pay taxes
And it was
on
closed.
45, and there wasn't anybody there.
Well, it was a holiday.
It was a holiday, right? But
Tuesday.
I don't think we had anybody programmed to go back today to go pay it this today.
Well, there's always tomorrow.
Okay, I'll
That's-
tell you say that.
All I can
Michele
tell you-
says,
It's always tomorrow. I mean, I don't know what else you can say.
no, because it's after 5 o'clock.
Right.
So we're stuffed.
Yes.
Stuffed for today.
Yeah.
So there was a job, but there wasn't a job, and then there's just been a lot of work going on in this farm. There was a tremendous amount of work going on in Meredith. We had a big cleaning crew of Pam and Coral and Kate and Jeff and Nick went in the morning, and they blasted the paddocks.
Oh, like a spring cleanup thing?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
So we managed to get 4 paddocks done.
Wow.
And we're scheduling in the other 2.
But you have large equipment over there. No.
Just
right.
a gator.
Just a gator. Okay.
Yes. And the rest of it was
Oh,
done.
they're cleaning paddocks at Meredith.
Oh,
Cleaning the paddocks at Meredith.
I usually do that. I drive the little go-kart thing.
Oh, well,
Oh,
we'll
this
send
was
you right over.
the spent hay that came out of the ice.
Oh.
So we have to lift that. We can't scatter that. So but everybody, we're very much appreciated. They did a great job. 2 more to go.
So I came up with this kind of fun idea.
Yes.
And you can tell me the best place we can post it.
Mm-hmm.
I took some photographs of some noses
Mm-hmm.
and maybe some spots, and I'm going to post them in a little grouping,
Mm-hmm.
and everybody gets to guess whose nose it is and what spots go with what nose.
That's lovely.
So it's going to take me. I'll probably send it to you,
Mhm.
and you can post
I can
it.
post it for you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are we getting any prize for this at all?
I don't know. We can
Monkey
think about.
fist or something?
Yeah, we can think about that.
Or
We
a
can think-
picture?
Yeah, something fun. But probably tomorrow. I'll post it. I'll send it to you tomorrow.
Lovely.
And you guys can have some fun figuring out whose nose goes with what spot and who they are.
You know, this is actually giving me palpitations. Because it feels a bit like, do you remember we used to have to identify Snap, Crackle, Pop and Ben and Jerry by spots on ears, the white goats?
Oh, well,
And
no, it's not so stressful,
Yeah,
it's
but
okay.
Everybody else can do it and I just can't see it. Those white
I don't know
goats.
what you're talking about, so out of that.
Did you have white goats and they were all white and there were just a couple of tiny spots here and there? Do you remember those? I wasn't here for that.
Yeah, they're on Meredith. We've got single Pringles left and we've got the other 4 white goats, but everybody would say, go and look at Ben. He's not looking, and I'm like, oh, I have no idea which one's Ben. And it just didn't, I just couldn't.
All right, well, we're going to start off slow.
Yeah,
So
slow.
Slow. We're going to start off easy and it'll get a little more complicated as things go on, but we thought we would start off with a little fun.
That's super fun.
Yes, so.
That's exciting.
And then we'll have to think of what we want to use for a prize. We'll think
We'll
about it.
find something.
Something, yes. And come up with
Some
something.
peculiar leftover or something.
Oh, that sounds
Lord knows we
delicious.
have them.
Oh, Lordy.
So, yes.
It's unbelievable what's coming out of the back of these buildings.
Oh, it's all good.
Yeah.
I love just old
I haven't even
stuff
gotten in this one yet. That's the big one. That was out from the house to the cabin.
Oh, wow.
That was this building.
So that one's been, we've forgotten about it for over 2
Oh,
years.
that's right.
Yeah.
You sure you want to open that?
No.
Well, I opened it far enough to find my Lucchese boots.
Oh, yes.
Now the question is, do I dare wear them?
Why not?
I'm perfectly stable in cowboy boots,
Well,
but there are people that are going to say, "Oh, you're going to fall down."
But if you've got Lucchese boots, they're about $400 a pair, okay? Get them on and just sit in your chair and
I
put your
was
feet
just
up.
going to say,
There you
just, even if you put them on when you're in this chair and roll around.
Yeah,
in
you're
them,
fine.
Just roll around in your boots.
There you go.
Those
You don't need to
beautiful.
walk in them.
Roll around
The
in your
only reason I
boots.
have them is my husband bought a $5,000 pair of boots.
Oh, my Lord.
And I said, wait a minute, here I am, sneakers with holes in them. And so he did buy me, and I think they were more than 500.
Yeah, they're up there.
They're
They're up
big
there.
time boots.
They're like
So-
2,500 plus. They're,
Yeah.
I don't know these days, but back in
So,
the day.
I just want to know what boots he bought for $5,000.
Well, they're out there.
Well, they're
They were
probably
over
some-
1,000, I do believe.
Skin of something that,
Oh.
is
Probably-
reptile related, but,
Right.
some fancy
Then-
skin.
then-
And did he wear them?
Huh?
Did he wear them?
Oh, he wore his $5,000 ones, yes. He wore them all the time. Into the office and, all these cowboy. Long before it was popular to have cowboy boots, but,
Lovely.
I do have fancy custom chaps that are quite expensive.
huh?
I have fancy custom chaps that are quite expensive, but
Really?
not boots, yeah. I do. It was a racetrack thing. Everybody got them made to fit.
Sometimes these very expensive ones they're worth the value though.
Well, they were because I wore them every day, and
Are they still in operation?
they are.
Well, there you go.
They are. They last for a very long time if you take care of them, and they're quite nice. So yes.
They don't wear out.
No, they have very fancy tassels, fringe down the side. Yes, which it did serve a purpose back in the cowboy days.
So, what are the tassels for then?
So fringed on the side of the
Yeah.
chaps was for the rain to drain
Like-
down.
Like a rain chain.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So it didn't get in the zipper and just
Right.
go down your leg and just soak the,
Yeah.
You're supposed to go down the fringe, but now they're just pretty much for looks.
Yeah.
Yes, the only problem is,
Uh-huh.
and you don't realize this, is that when you wear them and you're on a horse, now when you're seated in the saddle, I don't really know if this happens, but if you're galloping a horse, the fringe hits the leather and it goes
Does it make everybody go faster?
and so if you're on a horse that, like a racehorse, thoroughbred, and they hear this and all of a sudden they decide they don't like it,
Ooh.
so the faster they go, the more the chaps, and you don't discover this, of course, until you are in the tack. So yes, sometimes you don't wear them.
No.
It's not a good idea. 2-year-olds or young horses or,
Speaking of oddly Western things, used to be when I was a kid, there was always somebody that did trick riding.
Well, I do trick riding, but not intentionally.
Not intentionally, no. there were women that went under the belly of a horse or around the neck of a horse or stand up and
Yeah,
I
I think they call it vaulting now. They have it's a whole thing called vaulting, and they do all this really neat stuff on horses.
Oh, there's always one that went wildly around.
Yeah.
Do you remember the lady who trained pockets for you? She was Braveheart Beasts.
Braveheart?
Beasts. And she trained pockets for you. That lady. She does standing in the back of horses and all sorts of things.
Somebody trained pockets? Who trained pockets?
There was a woman that, she was one of the kennel people over at Meredith, and
I don't know. I'm out of this one.
I didn't know she had any particular background.
Yeah, I think, well, I could be wrong. I thought she was the lady from Braveheart Beasts, and she does all that sort of like unusual riding.
I don't remember that part.
Yeah.
She was very quiet and didn't do anything. She played with Pockets.
Mm-hmm.
Pockets is doing very well now, by the way.
I know.
He came in second
In
Burro Racing.
In Arizona.
Oh, I saw that. I saw
Yes.
the post. Okay.
And she's doing fantastically. She's
Excellent.
very happy and she looks wonderful.
Yes, she does. Cheerfully going out there, boy.
Yeah.
Arthur could come in first at mowing the lawn, visiting,
Fertilizing the grass.
tapping on the door for a cookie.
Oh,
yes.
Okay.
Have we got any questions?
I can
Oh,
just
we do
look
have
right
questions.
now.
Oh, gosh.
Uh-oh.
We're fine.
Look, we can all watch Janine work. Look, we can watch Janine work.
Oh, okay. There we go.
So all I'm getting is that people are watching. Oh, how is Delight? And now, if you're talking about from last night, there is not one single mark on Delight. I actually went down this morning. I took pictures from on top of the crest of her neck. I flipped her mane over. There's no mark. I think unless you've actually handled Delight, she is an extremely well-maned horse, and there's no way that he's damaged her. So she's fine. And somebody said that he got her in the back leg. She is 100% intact. The only problem we have is she's also 100% in heat, which is causing great excitement with the donkeys. So that's just another issue with having, a late gelded donkey on the farm with a horse that goes into season. So they're all A-OK, and I think Elvis sorted it out. So she's not damaged, and I did also take a picture. He is basically standing protecting his lady in the paddock. Okay, so that's what we witnessed last night. And yes, it is loud, it looks awful, but they're both okay. Thank you very much for everybody's concern, though, and for their notifications, because, it happens during the night and we don't see it because we're sleeping. There we go. Right, I'm moving on. Oh, Dodie mailed you a green envelope today for your green Dodie, she mailed you a green envelope.
Woohoo!
Oh, goody.
So I am really hoping that I'm scrolling through here and I have had 2 questions and the rest are just people saying hello.
Okay.
So.
I can't always see it. So.
Oh, Jake's on vacation. It's holiday weekend. Oh, no, it's holiday week. It's Easter week. So
Kids are out of
school. So the interns are all on vacation this week, as is my daughter.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Because it follows the school holidays.
Yes.
Really?
Because he's in high school.
I was going to ask that question. I didn't know where he felt. If he was just out, just in college, what he was doing. He's so nice. Jake.
Harley is doing really well. She's looking good. She's in good spirits. She hangs out with Gertie, and Gertie is actually Woody's mother. And so that's who, she's in a paddock with Gertie and with the 2 alpacas. It's a very calm paddock. It's a very happy paddock, and she's more than content with life.
You have to have happy paddocks.
Yes.
Yeah, otherwise the little stinkers leave and come and tell us about it. Oh, 11:30, package delivered. Oh, for goodness sake. Have you got any packages? I don't have any packages.
You know, I did not look in the brown box. There could be a rare occasion where they've actually put a package in the package box. It's not really happened, but this might have happened. I'll look.
This is sport, actually. It's sport. Find the package.
It is find the package. Yeah,
I have them at, you know, the double doors that go in underneath the deck of the house? They sometimes put them there. Sometimes they put them up on the side deck. Sometimes they leave them on the steps. They go to Michele's house.
They leave them in bizarre places.
Yeah.
Did we check the little hut down below?
I drove past the hut and I didn't see a single thing.
Okay.
So, we shall play Hunt the Package.
To do that, they had to drive past the sign that says deliveries.
Yes, that's right.
Oh, they drive past the giant sign with my name on it, with the light, with the arrow, and the box that says deliveries. They turn around in front of it. Doesn't matter. No, doesn't matter.
It's a skill.
Don't read.
No, because the funny thing is, Michele has her name at her box, her delivery box, and she gets, you got my fish delivery.
I got your fish delivery. I did.
Yeah,
I did.
And she gets everything from me. And then some days I get Michelle's, she gets mine.
Yes.
There's no rhyme or reason, and I don't know where your deliveries are going.
I don't even know.
Occasionally
I'll get Goldies.
No.
Occasionally I'll get Goldies, and I'll put them on top of the box.
Yes.
Once in a blue moon.
It's nuts.
Yeah.
So we shall go look.
We will hunt it down.
Such fun.
I have ordered a whistle. I'm waiting for my whistle to come.
What are you going to do with your whistle?
I know what she's going to do. I know exactly what she's going to do with that whistle. She's going to get on that scooter
and cause Mary
drive
hell.
around with that whistle.
That's right. Because this button doesn't work on the scooter.
Ah.
Oh, fine. Oh, right. So if you go down.
Yeah.
So if I go down,
Why does that? What? Because it's out of range.
Correct.
Oh,
so
gosh.
it's actually a good idea. So if she's in trouble, the only time if we hear that whistle, we need to find you.
Yes.
Yep. It is a good idea.
And it's supposed to be a very loud whistle.
Hello.
Oh. Did you?
We got it on.
What you got?
What's in the bag? Oh.
Funny thing.
Bag.
Whoa.
No way.
Did you get one for Janine? Did you get one for Janine?
Yeah.
Okay. Right, put Janine's in the freezer just for the moment.
Wow.
You
Thank
get
you.
like
She's
the
bar.
award of the afternoon.
Did you bring spoons?
Yeah.
Big ice cream. This is Kulfi ice cream. It's pistachio.
This is chocolate. This gets my vote all the way. I have to scrape the nuts out, but this gets my vote all the way. No, I can just take them out.
Are you sure?
It's okay. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's all right. But they can just come out. Don't worry about it. It's good.
No, the nuts are down the bottom.
Yeah, they're all in one patch. Look at this. I'm so excited.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm fine. Hi.
So, don't mind us.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm going to step out because this is going to melt. I have to.
Let me in the boy.
So,
Let me in. Get out of here, dog.
no. So
Hey,
the
dog,
horses
please.
actually, the horses. There's been a confusion with the 22nd. Janine thought the 22nd was actually. Janine thought the 22nd was Sunday, but it wasn't Sunday. It was actually. What day is it today? It was actually today. So the horses, we've had the vet out today, and the horses have got all of their certification. Thank you so very much, Nick. I'll be up soon. And they've got all of their certification. And
You won't get any more chat out of Carlene for the next 20 minutes.
yeah. She's quite happy. And the certification is with the receiving barn, and Janine and I will transport them tomorrow. So we're all organised for that. And the 2 horses that are moving up to New Hampshire, it will be Humility and Noel. So they will be out. And then Willow is going to come over to Meredith with me. And what we're expecting is Chester and Sunshine, who's also known as Brandy. That horse will be coming over here. So there will still be enormous horses. They will just be different enormous horses. And Sky will still be here. I did, thank you, Linda. I saw that. People were kind enough to send it on. And I did check her. It unfortunately is a very aggressive mating behaviour.
Will they stay together again, or are they going to be? He
actually is making sure she's got lots of hay to eat, lots to drink. He's been very gentlemanly with her. But I think the problem is she's in season, and he obviously just thought at whatever time in the morning was his big opportunity.
I did not see it.
Clark decided that Delight, the white mini horse, who's in season and heat, is his lady friend. And he very aggressively went screaming into the barn. She was lying down. He tried to get her off the ground by lifting her by the neck, which caused absolute chaos because they scream. You know what they're like. They scream. And then Elvis came in to save the day and chased away Clark. And can you make sure we're okay? And you okay? Did you find the nuts as well?
I scraped on my note.
I can cope with them.
As long as you can cope, that's fine. And then, but it sounds terrible and it looks terrible. There's no broken skin. There's, I'm actually surprised Delight did not turn around and give him what for, because she's not normally that slow on the telling somebody off scale. But it is what it's. I suppose it's natural behaviour, I'm afraid. But we will keep an eye on her.
I scraped like half the ice cream out to make sure that they were gone, but it's still pretty good.
I can eat a few nuts.
You could do a picture of the dogs as prizes.
Oh, sure. I could do a nice 8x10 or whatever.
Yeah, that would be lovely. Yes, that's correct. Ben is the single Pringle. But I have forever known him as the single Pringle.
That's the only thing I've ever known.
And the easiest way to identify him as the single Pringle is the fact that he hangs out with the donkeys and not the other goats.
Correct.
So there.
Correct.
That's my take on it. The dogs are either outside in the garden or they're all sleeping. Let me see. Hold on a sec. I hate moving this camera in case it goes.
They're all sleeping.
Are they all sleeping in the all in?
They're all sleeping.
But the door is open, and there's 3 dogs on the back there. Ooh.
4. Everybody's for the same time.
Oh, is Wanda there as well?
No, Carl.
Oh no, 3 dogs at the back and 1 down there.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
No, I'm not having a bad hair day. I'm having my usual bad hair day. Honestly, it's not a special day to have
Your hair is just up.
a bad hair day. We were
Your hair is just up.
We were working on Meredith this morning, and you know me, I overheat. So I had to change out of my clothes because they were soaking wet, and my hair's been up and soaking wet. Because that's the way it goes.
Meanwhile, I'm in a down vest and a turtleneck still. So.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm hoping for a fan. Oh dear. Chaps are very cool. Chaps are the leather or suede that you wear over whatever you're wearing on your legs. And in fact, you need to wear something on your legs because they're like assless chaps.
That is correct.
They don't. So they're like trousers, but they belt over your hips, so they're open and your torso until you come
Right.
down the legs, which is why people sometimes laugh and say assless chaps. But they're used for a very specific reason, and it's to protect.
They protect you well.
Well,
When they
technically,
were originally invented way back when, they were protecting you. They help you stick to the saddle, but they also protect you from.
Persuade.
Yeah, they help you protect you from the elements as far as brush out in the western days when you were herding cattle. If you're hacking through the forest, anything hits you, all kinds of reasons. But they're much like gaiters that come all the way up, but they don't have suspenders. They just go around your waist, but they only come to here. There's no front or back like pants. So,
which is why you wear pants
That's-
underneath
you
them.
need pants. You must wear pants.
Now tell me, Michelle, because you will be
Pants
the
are important.
you'll be the expert in this. Did the man from the Village People wear chaps?
I want to say he had chaps on.
Mm-hmm.
I believe so. He had
Okay.
those fluffy kind of chaps in
Yes.
front. Yes.
Good to know.
Yes, I believe he did.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
There's your point of reference.
yes.
And but those are not the ones that Michelle wears.
No, they are not.
Not yet. There we go. Now this is from Cheryl. My great uncle and his daughter did truck riding. Ooh. And trained movie stars to ride and rope. He used to in the Cowboy Hall. Is that my Hall of Fame? Hold on. He used to in the Cowboy Hall of Fame. Oh, that's interesting.
That's super cool. I think she means trick riding.
Trick riding, thank you. I read it as truck.
It's okay. I got it. It's all right. It's super cool.
There we go. Trick riding, she corrected it. There, it's further down. It did actually say
Alright.
truck. I wasn't being silly. Trick riding. That makes far more sense than truck riding.
I do trick riding, but like I said before, not, intentionally.
Well, I actually thought to myself where I saw it written as truck riding, I thought, that must be an American thing. I was like, okay, excellent. Cool.
I think I've eaten all the ice cream that does not have nuts in it. I think that's
Oh, dear.
good. Ah, super.
Oh, I think so. Delight is normally very good. I'm sure she was scared or a bit shocked because I think she was sleeping. But I will say he picked on the wrong mini horse because, quite frankly, Delight does not take any nonsense from anybody, which is maybe why he decided to come in while she was lying on the ground sleeping. Because he's probably had an attempt with her while she's been upright and probably outside, and she will have kicked him. So, being the smart donkey that he is, he's waited till she's lying down and dozing off, and he's thought, now is my moment, and now we're in trouble.
Are you still working on that? You're still working on it?
Yep.
All right.
So, there we go. This is an even better explanation. Trick riding, and her uncle, this is Cheryl Bosch's uncle, he is in the Cowboy Hall of Fame in Oklahoma.
Oh, that's even better. That's awesome.
I'll keep going forever here.
Here's the girl who did pockets, that's
Never
right.
read.
Doesn't say her name.
Mm.
The dogs are all sleeping, they're pooped. Someone needs to label Amazon here. You wouldn't believe this, but we have actually tried.
It is labeled. It says packages here on the box that I have, and then the sign with my name on it has an arrow that shows you where to put the packages, and the box says deliveries here in glow-in-the-dark lettering, and there's a light also, so if they come in the evening.
We used to have a
doesn't really matter.
sign on the door, on the gate, that said, please read the messages.
Yeah, no.
Well, do you know
They
where
didn't read that one.
Nope.
do you know where we've gone wrong?
What?
We took
Oh.
the gate down.
Just one place?
The gate is no longer in existence. No. Yeah, I know they do leave it in the delivery, in the rain as well. How can you have noodles?
I wonder if they finished my little fence. I'll have to take some photos of the front of the cabin with my little fence all up.
Noodles is doing just fine. He rules that roost up there, I can tell you.
Mm. This takes care of supper.
I would have eaten all of it, but I had to sparingly not eat most of the nuts so,
There's a... That's it.
from the cherry.
Four o'clock in the morning. It's not called natural beauty, it's called sweaty glow. And thank you, it is totally natural, you're quite right. Yeah, Delight, honestly, she may be small, but she is absolutely mighty. And if you've ever got on the wrong side of Delight, which several animals have attempted to do so, she sorts them out. So. Oh, this ice cream is called Kulfi, and it is pistachio ice cream, and it's supposed to be like Kulfi that you would get in, well, I've always thought it was Pakistan. No, oh, okay.
What?
And it's so it's cardamom and pistachio nuts, and it's quite delicious.
Huh. Okay, what did you give me today?
You
gave me something to eat.
So I gave Michele and Janine, I might add, the most delightful square, about this size, of mochi.
It was
And
no.
it is a gelatinous rice sweet that comes from Japan.
No.
And it was cherry flavoured.
No.
And it was absolutely delicious.
No, it was wrong.
And Michele had to actually get rid of hers. Michele, but Janine struggled on and she ate hers, and I then ate all the second pieces that I brought for everyone else.
Janine looked at me and I looked at her, and she said, "Are you getting through this?" And I said, "I can't do it." And she said, "I'm going to try." And nope. I don't even know what that was.
I have no idea what's wrong with people.
No. It was very nice. It was great. But no. It was horrible.
I'm not sharing any of my delicacies with you again.
You gonna make it?
I am.
All right.
Back to the world of the living.
Oh look, Dodie, you know everyone. Dodie knows. Now is this Philippe? Is it Felipe? From the Village People. He was the Indian gentleman, and he lives down the road from me, and he's awesome.
Oh, that's great.
Ask him if you can see his furry chaps.
Oh, but do not
I
ask him
haven't a
that.
clue what you said.
That's awesome, though.
That is really
I
interesting.
bet you he is a really fun person to talk to.
Yeah. Michele is allergic to nuts.
Yes, and I could only have a few scoops of the ice cream, so I scooped most of them out, and then whatever I could scoop away. I ate. It was very good. Don't you remember over in the headquarters over there? That time?
Mm-hmm.
I
Oh,
ate
that's
something.
awful. What was that?
I don't know. I didn't
It
know
was a
it had-
cookie.
It was a cookie, and there was nuts
Are
in it.
you okay?
Yep.
Want that?
Oh,
Yes, good idea.
try that.
Yeah, give that a shot. Let's see if we can dislodge it.
Was it easy?
Let's see if we can dislodge something.
And you were not having a conversation.
We're like, Carry on. As you were.
Okay. Try again.
It was Braveheart Beasts that trained her.
See, every time she reads those,
I know.
her head's the other way.
I know, but that's
know.
because I have to read
Any
it.
idea?
I know, but she has to read
And
and
then
see
everybody
them.
laughs, and I don't know what you're even laughing about.
Oh, no, we were laughing at you.
Yeah.
No.
It was Braveheart Beasts that
Oh.
trained Pockets.
Okay.
And she does trick riding.
Braveheart Beats.
Mm-hmm.
I never heard of it.
We'll have to look it up.
There we go. Yeah. Note for Nick. No more nuts for Michelle or Carlene. I think you should put that in the document, Cloud. Yeah, it was Karen who used to, I think you had a sheet of all the things that Pockets could do, didn't you? Of all the tricks that Pockets could do. You had it on an email.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. And it was Karen that used to come and she would do the thing with Pockets taking the cap off her head.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's who they're talking about.
You know what Arthur can do?
What?
You know what Arthur can do?
What?
Eat treats.
He comes and eats cookies.
He just comes and eats cookies. He makes me happy.
See, Linda, there's nothing wrong with mochi. See, Linda likes it too.
You know,
It's delicious.
it was this particular.
No, it wasn't.
It was this little wrapper and this inside, and it was wrong.
No, it's delicious.
It was wrong.
Mind you, Marilyn has now said anything gelatinous sounds disgusting. So silly. It's so good for you, gelatine.
Not whatever the hell was. Nope.
Here's another person that likes mochi.
But this was not. No, it was something different.
It was mochi.
But it was different mochi. I've had that was different.
That's proper mochi.
No.
Are you talking about mochi ice cream?
Well, I've had that too, but no. I've had little tiny mochi wrapper things. This was different. But that's okay. It's okay for you to like your mochi, and for me not to like your mochi.
Well, more mochi for me.
That's correct.
And
Yes.
Joanne and Linda.
And it was a lovely gesture.
It was.
It was really sweet. Unlike the mochi.
Fine. That is all the questions for today.
Chocolate.
Chocolate, yeah.
Just go with
let's
chocolate.
stick
You
with
can never go
chocolate.
wrong with
Okay,
chocolate.
okay.
No nuts.
No nuts.
Chocolate.
So boring, so boring.
Yes. Well,
So we've done all the questions,
Excellent.
all by ourselves.
oh, wow, huh? Who's better than us?
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
All sorted.
It's getting worse.
I'm pointed your direction now.
Ah,
Something about
Okay.
direction now.
she was pointing in your direction now.
Oh.
Ah!
Oh, who went on the morning outing? It was you and Judy.
Yes.
You and Judy.
Me and Judy.
Yes.
Me and Judy.
You went on a morning outing that didn't really
Yeah.
happen. Somebody was asking that question.
Okay. We
Well,
went.
it's better to be ready and turn up rather than being expected and not turning up.
That's
Correct.
good.
Yes.
We were there.
Over enthusiasm accepted.
We were there. Janine was there with the trailer because it was hooked on. She was about to get hay.
Oh, I was wondering. I'm like,
She only
wait.
had the rabbits, but she
I was
she had
like,
the
wait, I
trailer.
thought you just took the rabbits. Have they gotten that much bigger?
What is this carriage I see out here?
So my mom had these little, she's always had these little Yorkies, Yorkshire Terriers, and she always wheeled them around in a dog carriage that had two sides to it, and it had a zipper compartment that went over and closed it so you
Yeah.
could zipper them in, and it was brand new. And so I brought it here and I gave it to you guys. I thought you could put the rabbits in it and wheel them around.
Yeah.
Because it's a complete enclosure, but you can open the top part and they can still stay in the carriage and you can roll them up to people.
That's true.
So I don't know if it is going
Is
to be...
that the double thing that I see?
Yes.
Yeah,
And it folds up flat.
Oh, wow.
So you can try it. If it works, it works. And if it doesn't, it was free and it can go on to somebody else if it doesn't work.
Yeah.
I think it'll work.
So yeah.
It'll be
Yeah.
good.
Because you can shove it it into people.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
So you can try it. See
I
what
started
happens.
with another wheelchair.
Right.
My idea was with the wheel, and then we found I have prams. I have two.
Right.
I have a red and a blue pram, British pram.
Mm-hmm.
God knows what they are, but this looked great.
Yeah, and it folds up pretty small and it's pretty light. That was the thing.
And it's for two.
Yes, it's for double. It's for double.
The prams were getting small.
Yeah. I just don't know,
Those
how
are big rabbits.
they are big rabbits, so I don't know if they will fit in each compartment each side. I haven't looked at them lately. So, will they fit in it?
Yes.
Yes. The answer is yes, they'll fit in it.
They may not be able to turn around.
Well, nobody wants to talk
No.
to the other end anyway.
I don't know, you get little gifts.
Yeah.
There is something about the SPCA and creating a dog has to be able to turn around or something.
Yes, but they're not dogs.
They're not dogs.
Yeah, we're fine.
So, tell me, there's a question here. Why did the nurse tell you not to use your big tall walker?
It's not the most stable in the world.
Right.
And what what happens several times is a wheel would get caught in the concrete or any kind of,
Or a hole.
yeah, and it did strange things.
Yeah.
It goes.
Huh?
It really moves.
Oh yeah.
It's very
Yeah.
speedy if you want it to be.
If I
It's
was
almost
on,
too rolly.
if I was in the mall or something of that sort, it'd be wonderful.
Right.
Well,
right.
do you know where Carlene first used that walker? Was on the Charles River Walkway.
Oh, really?
Remember, for your birthday?
Yeah.
After our very first donkey derby, we took all of the donkeys, and remember Bill came and he was dressed up as one of these burro racers from olden times, and he had his award-winning donkey racer,
Right.
and we all went down there, and we couldn't get moving and we couldn't get running because people kept stopping us for photographs, and Carlene kept up with all of the donkeys with her high walker.
Well, it has a purpose, but not here.
Whatever works.
No, it's better for our city running.
Yes.
That can be your city car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we will be back tomorrow because it'll be Wednesday. Night night, Bella. We'll see you soon, hopefully. Bye bye.